coming charging on up. Look at him. Isn't his son? Did I say he can do that? No. I don't know what he's thinking. Where is he? Sorry. Good day there once again, viewers. This is your mate Kamikaze78 here, coming to you guys with some more Planetside 2 content. Now today guys, I want to have a chat about the 7th anniversary for this game. Safe to say it wasn't the cleanest anniversary the devs have ever done, and there were a few reasons for that. There's a big elephant in the room, but I'm planning to discuss that later in the video. The first one I want to talk about is the dev stream. Now, clearly a lot of people were very much looking forward to this dev stream. There were a lot of questions being asked by the community, especially with the recent release and arguably the recent flop of Planetside Arena. There's been a lot of layoffs that have hit the dev team recently, and in turn a lot of changes to where devs have been allocated. There has been talk of a lot of developers being moved back towards the development of Planetside 2, which is exciting news for us, and therefore we want to know what they're working on. The dev stream is going to be the first case of us being able to take a look at that work being done. Now, of course it was delayed, mainly because the developers felt as though that everything that they wanted to talk about in the stream wasn't in a position or in a case where it could have been shown off. And personally, I'm okay with them taking that delay if need be. There have been a lot of patches and a lot of things released to the game over the years where the developers have clearly been forced to try and meet some sort of time quota, if you will, so I'm glad that they've now taken the time to sort of step back, understand that they need to take more time to work on things before they show them off, and yeah, I'm hoping that as a result, we'll see a much more fluid and a much more polished developer stream overall that will see a lot more new stuff come to the game and come to the community's attention that we're all going to be very excited for. So, while I can understand the frustration from a lot of community members on that front there, the delay is only a couple of weeks, so we don't have to wait long, and I think overall the wait will be worthwhile. But there is one giant elephant in the room I think that we definitely need to discuss here, guys. That is the anniversary bundles that have come this year around. Now, every year we know Planetside 2 likes to throw up a bunch of bundles that players can buy into to get a whole bunch of cool, unique stuff, as well as some, you know, rehash stuff for maybe a better bundle price. Yeah, I think someone missed the fucking memo at DBG this time around, because holy crap, these bundles go for $30, $40, and $80 respectively. And just hold on a second, excuse me? Those are the prices for these bundles, especially for what they contain. Now, for all those who haven't seen the bundles yet, let me offer you some context. The Recruits bundle that goes for $30 gets you one helmet that can be used on NSO, VS, and CNTR. So, if you only play one of these factions and don't play any alternate characters, then you're only getting one helmet here. If you're playing all four regularly, sure, okay, cool, you get an extra helmet for all your characters. Whoop-de-doo. You also get an NS61 networked emissary, just a reskinned emissary. And that's it. For $30. Are you fucking kidding me, DBG? Like, what is that bundle pricing? That is a horrible content to price ratio right there. Anyway, as we move on to the Soldiers 7th anniversary bundle for $40, we're looking at the same things plus a camouflage, a 7th anniversary banner, which, let's be honest, not many people use anyway. You also get a 6-month heroic boost, which is actually something gameplay effective, as well as an extra networked Naginata and Yumi. And as I said before, this bundle goes for about $40, so it's a slightly more respectable price for the content you get. I don't know how they've only managed to derive a $10 value difference between, you know, the one above and the one I'm looking at here. Like, there are 5 lines of items difference between the $30 and the $40 bundle. So if you've bought the Recruits bundle, I'm sorry, you got horribly ripped off. But the Ancients bundle is the elephant in the room, and has got some major bullshit that I think we all need to discuss here, and it's in relation to a video that I did a while back on the implant system. You get all of the things that are listed above in the 2 bundles in this one, but you also get an Ancient Blade, which is a melee weapon that packs a punch, so I'm assuming it's a power knife. You also get a camo, a networked Tomio, Daimyo, and Tengu, but you also get perfect counterintelligence, perfect carapace, and perfect bionics, all of which are account-wide exceptional implants. Okay, alright DBG, let's talk about that for a second. Let's talk about that just for a hot minute here, guys. You guys all know my opinion on the implant system. I think it's a predatory loot box system that pretty much is a gambling simulator. Now, you can disagree with me all you like there. I know I copped a lot of flack for comparing it to EA's gambling system in Star Wars Battlefront 2, but at the end of the day, guys, it's a gameplay affecting element of the game that is locked behind a paywall and doesn't offer you any degree of certainty to get what you want. And to give you guys an idea as to why there's been no time to gear up episodes since the last one, that was 5 months ago, I've been grinding for the Bionics implant on my main NC account for this entire time. I still haven't fucking gotten it. That's the harsh truth about it. I've had more duplicate exceptional implants in that time before getting the one I need. I've had Cold Heart unlocked on my NC before I've gotten Bionics. An implant that I can't even use. And now DBG have got the nerve to lock some implants, some exceptional implants that are highly, highly sought after behind an $80 paywall that are now applied to all of your characters. First things first, if you unlock an exceptional implant in this game regardless, it should be applied to all of your characters, full stop. If you're going to lock a gameplay changing system like that behind an RNG loot crate like paywall, then quite frankly, a player should be able to use that content regardless of what character they're playing on. I mean, hell, if you are a long-term player of this game and you want to have Bionics, Carapace, and Counterintelligence, or any exceptional implant for that matter, on all of your 3 characters that you play on, because quite frankly, if you're playing this game for X amount of time, or as long as I've been, then, you know, it's nice to change things up with a bunch of characters on different factions, you know what I mean? Well, if you want exceptional implants on all of those characters, good fucking luck to you. It's impossible to get. I don't even have the certs on my TR and VS alts to grind out implants because I haven't gotten everything else on the soldier classes that I want yet. So how the hell am I expected to then invest the amount of time that I have in my NC account again back into my TR and VS accounts to try and get the implants that I'm after? It's ridiculously, you know, by a system that says you either need to grind out hundreds of hours, go through a loot box system, or just pay for the convenience of these timed anniversary bundles that get you the convenience of having these greatly sought after implants on all of your accounts like that. Personally, guys, I've been thinking about this topic ever since this was announced, and I still to this day can't come up with anything that even comes close to reflecting a positive opinion on these bundles and the $80 one that comes with perfect implants. This implant system is broken to shit it is, and now they're going to start charging players for the convenience of owning implants on all 3 accounts. The way I see it, the system should be that if I wanted to spend hours upon hours upon hours grinding to get an exceptional implant directly in-game, and mind you, it can't be through an RNG loot box system, it's got to be a direct progression line of some kind to get to an exceptional implant. If I wanted to go through all those hours of grinding, I should still be able to use that implant on all of my characters. And if I want to spend $5 or so, maybe at most $10 or so to get that implant on all my characters, kind of like the same price of what weapons cost, I might be down for it. But to charge me $80 for what is essentially going to be a 12-month heroic boost, 3 exceptional implants, and a bunch of cosmetic items that, to be quite frank, don't equate to an $80 value, you've got to be joking, DBG. Like, that is ridiculous pricing for what is essentially 4 items of pure value. The rest of the items in here are NSX weapons. They're just NSX reskins. And then you've got banners and a new knife. And it's just... and a bunch of, like, there's not even any armor in here. It's all helmets and camos. Like, where's the cool armor? Where's the cool faction-specific reskins? Where's new weapons? Like, I don't understand it. This is a very low-effort bundle, and the implants in this bundle are a gateway to something that I consider to be very terrifying. The implant system needs to be reworked for this to be okay. Every single exceptional implant that you get, because clearly you've got the technology to allow this to happen, every single exceptional implant you have needs to be accessible on every single character you've got from the get-go. The amount of grinding and spending of money that you need to do to get a exceptional implant in this game, let alone one you may not even want, does not justify having to be able to only have that account to one character when you clearly have the technology to allow implants to cross across all 3 characters. Guys, I'm sorry this came out as a bit of a rant, but I've been thinking about this video and this topic for a good geez, it's been a couple of weeks now, a good couple of weeks now, and I simply can't think of any other way to do it. I just needed to get this off my chest. I couldn't even write a script for this, which you guys can probably tell by now that this is a totally unscripted video, but to be honest, I don't really care. I needed to get this video out, and I needed to really shed some light on the craziness that's happening in the Planetside 2 realm right now, and I'm really hoping that the devs turn stuff around and announce some really cool stuff in this up-and-coming developer live stream. And I'm hoping that when that happens, I'll have a more positive video for you guys, but I'm all about honesty. I'm all about keeping developers honest. I'm all about keeping the gaming industry honest as a whole. I've done many videos calling out developers in the past for when they've done dodgy shit, and I'm not going to stop here just because it's Planetside 2. Every developer is accountable for their mistakes. Anyway guys, with all that said, that wraps up today's video. Hope you all enjoyed it, whether it be the gameplay or my ranting commentary over the top of that. If you did, a backing of the like button would be greatly appreciated, and if you find yourself new to the channel, consider backing the subscribe button and the notification bell whilst you're at it to keep up to date with all content that I release here in the future. Once again guys, hope you all enjoyed today's video. Peace out, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Take care guys.